Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening. So first of all, I want to thank everyone here for coming. So the reason we all hold this meeting is because there have been a lot of complaints from the students of the TP regarding the cafeterias. So we hold this meeting is to find the problems regarding the cafes and hopefully to find the solutions to the problems. And the problems and the result of these meetings will be forward to the SRC, and hopefully they will take action about the cafeterias. So our agenda for these meetings is, first of all, is we have to identify the problems in the cafes first, and then I want to hear your solutions about the cafes, about the problems, and we will brainstorm what can we accept from your solutions, and I will give your everyone here your assignments on what to do after we have the solutions. So first of all, I want to hear the problems from V1 Cafe.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tiba, representative from V1. So the problem in V1 cafeteria is it is too small and dirty, meaning that the cafe in V1 is small that not many students can come. Like the space is very small. The table design is for large space, so it is not convenient. For the second problem is the cafe is dirty. The workers, they don't take the plates after the student finish eating. Then I think there are flies also. They don't even prepare hand wash at the sink. I think that's all problem from V1 cafeteria.
Okay, so thank you Tiba for your problems regarding V1 Cafe. So moving on to our second cafe from V2. AJWA.
Okay, good evening. I'm AZRIL. I'm gonna present about the problems in V2 cafeteria. As you know, V2 cafeteria has two separate cafes. There's two. So the problem with this cafe mostly is because it's very expensive, and also as it's expensive, it's because there's no fixed price to its dishes. Like say it could be the same, but because it's counted by a different the different waiter or waitress, then the price will be different, which leads to it being expensive and not having fixed price. And also there's also problems with the cats there because it's a lot, and this leads to the cafeteria being really dirty, and also that students also do not put their plates in the place that it should be after eating, and it becomes an issue when it's dirty because unlike V1, they have somewhere to put it away. There's not really a worker for them to put it away. So basically that's the problem from V2.
So thank you AJWA. Next, I want to hear from V3 and V4.
Okay, regarding the problems we face in V3 first, there are a lot of pesticides in V3. Pesticides in terms of flies and cockroaches. Cockroaches not only in the eating area, also in the kitchen itself. I've seen few cockroaches going here and there, moving here and there personally. And the second problem we can identify from V3 Cafe is that the furniture they are using is very outdated. They are too rusty, and some are broken, some are not usable, which is not fair for a student like us to eat there. And that's why people nowadays most students are not preferred to eat at cafeteria. This is one of the main reasons for them not to eat at cafeteria, because they are not feeling comfortable. And we can see that people are also avoiding cafeterias. They used to do discussions, group studies, having meetings at cafeteria, but nowadays they are just doing in a common room or some other outside places. And moving on to V4 Cafe. V4 Cafe, there is only two cafes operating there, two tenders. I mean, one tender is for only they only selling water. I mean, water type of things, drinks. The second cafeteria, they cook food for lunch. They won't cook for dinner or something. They won't cook like the goreng stuff, like the fried rice, fried noodles, no such things. What they do is they just carry forward the food which is left over during the lunch, and they just sell it during the dinner.
They just reheat.
Huh?
They reheat back.
I think so. They should do that, reheat and then sell it back, which are left. So this is like this is bizarre. Like it's not. We in a private university compared to other private universities in Malaysia. Our cafeterias is so outdated. We need to do something very serious. Like we have to take very intense actions toward these cafes. So these are the problems we can find in V3 and V4 cafes.
So thank you, Mokhan, for that problems regarding V3 and V4. So next, AZRIL about V5.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening everyone. I'm AZRIL, I'm the representative for V5. So the main problem for V5 Cafe is, as we all know, V5 is the most spacious and, as we can see, the most relaxed design cafe. But the problem is there's only one tender that manage the stall there. So based on that, the effect is the service is not very good, and the food is not good also. So maybe and then they don't use the space of the V5, and the effect is many of the students tend to eat outside rather than V5. So this is the problem for V5 Cafe.
So thank you, AZRIL. So to sum up the problems, all I can say is that UTP cafeterias, most of them is not up to standards. Basically, they are dirty, they use old furnitures, no variety of food, quite expensive, also bad service and also bad foods. So regarding to the problems, what everyone here propose a solution to your problems? So let's start with Iman.
Yeah, I think to manage the small space problem, the table design should be changed. We should use smaller tables and chairs. The eating condition, maybe the workers should be more. They should pick up the plates after the student eats, or encourage the student to put their plates in the plates area after they eat. Yeah, this will solve the problem, I think.
So I think that is a good idea.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so thank you, Doc. Let's hear from V2.
Okay, so for V2, I agree with Dr. Tiba's idea where we tell the students that they have to put their plates. And the other thing is, since it's we need it to be since the main problem in V2 is that there's no fixed price, I suggest that the Student Representative Council have a board or a group of people that can actually monitor these cafes in UTP, so that they can actually make sure that there's a fixed price for the food and every cafes are following the same set of rules, and so that they don't overcharge even though there's not much in their dishes. And they could also, these boards like this created board could also help in keeping sure that all the cafeterias are clean, and also the infrastructure of the cafeteria itself is suitable and okay for the students to use. Like Mokhan said, the tables and chairs are rusty and all, and some of them are not working. And also, they should really call animal control to get rid of the cats that's reproducing, and it's really a lot at the cafes. So
Yeah.
that's
Agree.
my solution for the cafe.
So thank you AJWA for your solutions. So next, Mokhan.
The solutions I'm going to give is somewhere similar to what AJWA and Top told. So regarding the pesticides, we need to call the pest control. Like they have to like increase the time. I know they are doing pest control for 1 month once, if I'm not mistaken. They should do it at least like 1 week once. They should increase the time, like time they come and clear the pest. Because the pest control, that's like the worst problem we are having, which can lead to like health problems to other students.
Food poison.
It's very very dangerous. Okay. And secondly, regarding the furniture, of course our cafe, they need to renovate our cafes. Our cafes looks like one from an old movie type of thing.
From
The
20s.
buildings are from 90s or 20s, I don't know, but it looks outdated. Maybe we can renovate our whole cafeteria by painting them. Firstly, by painting them. Secondly, by replacing the furnitures, and if possible, change the whole cafeteria. Like redesign everything inside the kitchen, from the stuff they are doing, from the stuff they are using, everything they need to change. It's just terrible. If you walk behind the cafe area, you can see how clean these places are. It's terrible, I tell you. Like, oh my god, the smell.
It's smell like cockroach.
Yeah, it's too smelly. Nobody can stay. I don't know how these cafe people, like, they can stand there and cook there
Serves us.
and serve. That's a very good point.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but renovation of the whole cafe will take.
Yeah, I know it will take time, but I'm just proposing it right now. Just making a move.
And
It's
maybe
better to make a move now so that it can happen in maybe 2 or 3 years.
So
But
we plan
supporting
for-
Mokhan's suggestion, maybe if we suggest it and petition it or make surveys with enough of it or enough of this paperwork, we can actually renovate it, because before they're renovating the cafe for the air conditioned study space, so maybe it can work.
Yeah, and for the problem regarding variety of food, we can build some new places or rent some places for franchise like Starbucks, Chat Time, Tea Life, all these kind of franchises. They can open up a cafe here in UTP, where UTP can charge them extra, maybe like ×2 the rent which they usually ask from normal cafeteria, and I'm very sure they are going to make a very good profit when they open a cafe here. Let's say
So Mokhan, let's hear your solutions regarding the cafeterias.
Okay, the main problem we can see in our cafeteria is pesticides. Pesticides, we have to do pest control. We all know that we are doing pest control like for once a month, but we need to increase it for, like, we need to do it regularly, like let's say for 1 week once. because this pesticide problem is a very very serious problem, since it could affect one student's health. And secondly, we need to renovate our cafeteria, renovate in terms of furnitures. Since our chairs are too rusty and the tables are very dirty, we need to change our chairs and tables in our cafeterias in UDP. And also we need to change the cooking area, the stuff they are using in the cooking area. Let it be the stuff or anything, we need to change it, because we don't know how many years it has been used or what. We need to check and ask the cafeteria owners to change it. Okay, and regarding the variety of food, varietiness, we can increase the varietiness by giving new tender for new tenders. Like for an example, we can give tender for franchises like Starbucks, Tea Life, which could lead very good profit for UTP management also. Let me explain it briefly. Okay, we all know our students love Starbucks, Tea Life, like they'll drink it regularly. So we can increase the rent, like let it be like make it ×2 or ×3 the amount of rent which we usually will pay, and which can lead profit to us, and definitely they are going to make good profit also, because our students will definitely go and buy the drinks from them.
So is that all?
Yeah.
So thank you, Mokhan, for your ideas. So let's proceed to AZRIL with the
Okay, for solution for the cafe is we can add more tenders. By adding more tenders, this will make the tender to this will make to variety of food, because when one tender manage the cafeteria, there will be no competition between it. So, and it makes less interesting for the student to come and eat at the cafe. So by adding more tenders, and which lead to more variety of food, and we can add more food vendors to the cafe, to V5 cafe, because we can see that V5 is the most spacious. So we can try to make the food vendors rent to make like pasar malam. We can make a food stall maybe on Wednesday or Friday. So this will make the student to be more
Have more choices.
That's all for me.
So thank you, AZRIL, for your ideas. So what I can say is that we have a lot of solutions. I hear a lot of solutions from everyone here. So we will choose what is the most appropriate or suitable solutions that we can forward to the UTP management. So first of all, I would say the campaign is realistic, because we can tell students to put their plates themselves. Also, the pest control, I think that is a good idea also, because it regards to health problems. And the third one is renovation, but that
costs a lot.
Yeah, that costs a lot, but this is just an idea. We'll forward it to the UTP management and see how it goes. And then AJWA's idea about setting up a board, I think that is a good idea also, to
Help the student to plan before they buy the foods.
yeah, and also keeping the prices fixed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, also AZRIL's idea regarding
More tenders.
making more tenders
We
and
could
also.
also take on his idea on painting the pasar malam, because we have space every 5,
Yeah.
so we can use that too.
Mhm.
They already have it. Maybe you can just improve that so that people come more to.
Add more tender.
Yeah.
More food vendors.
Yeah.
Okay. So based on our discussion, I I can conclude that we have 5 solutions that can be made, which is the campaign, pest control, the renovation, setting up a board, and also adding up more tenders. So your future assignments is basically I need everyone here to do a proposal. For top, I want you to do a proposal regarding the campaign. For AJWA, the board, setting up the board. For Mokhan would be the pest control and also the renovation. And for AZRIL for setting up, adding up more vendors.
Okay.
More tenders and also vendors. So that is all our meeting for today. So I would like to thank everyone here for coming. And our next meeting would be at the same venue and time next week. So I hope everyone here will come with your finished proposals. So thank you for coming. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Recording.